So this is about IELTS writing, and we are going to focus on general task one. IELTS general students have got task one as letter writing because they're expected to settle, okay, in a country where they have to communicate a lot with the local authorities, all right, or maybe friends and family. Here, this specifically, if it's like informal structure, we are writing to 99% to a friend, okay, and either we are asking some information or giving some advice. And if it's a formal structure, it is to the local authorities, okay, wherein we are trying to complain about something or appreciate something. 90% of the time, your structure would lie in this category. So it's not a rocket science. Please understand, as compared to task two, task one is considered as easier because it is in 20 minutes time you have to finish 150 to 180 words. They say 150 plus, okay, but there's no outer limit. But in the given time, please do not cross more than 180. Like you can cross 180, 84, 85 in that sense, but don't cross in the sense, don't try to write more because your revision time will be less. All right. And we are not going to offer a lot of errors in this. Try to minimize your errors by writing better and crisp. All right. There's a 40% weightage, which means it is slightly less. There are people who say this is 30 and this is 70. In short, it is like lesser than task two. So you don't require a lot of creativity in letter writing. They're typical structures. Everything is given in the point structure. You just have to expand it. All right. So there'll be two moderators for task two if it is like a paper pencil. And you'll get a score from 0 to 9. And in India, the general score is 7 or close to 7, like 6.5, 7.5, nothing more. Hardly, I would say, I've seen people getting band 8. Okay, those who have got very good language since the childhood, there's a language proficiency and control or command on the language because of their profession or reading skills. These are the people who get band 8. All right, I'm yet to see somebody who has scored 9. All right, so don't expect yourself in the category of 8 or 9 immediate. All right, it requires a lot of effort. Now, there are 3 styles, but broadly we'll cover or divide it into 2. Okay, so all the friends related information, if you think that, write a letter to a friend, that means it's informal. All right. And anything like neighbor or for a job or for a government, newspaper, ad, something like that, then it's formal. All right. So treat it like that. So a standard structure which you should remember, 20 minutes, 150 words. So they say at least 150 words. All right. So don't write 149 words, 152 words on the edge. Where they think on the paper pencil, especially where they think that, you've written less, they'll count. And if it comes even one word lesser, there's a penalty. These are the 4 points which I really like to stress on. You are checked, your writing skills are checked on your ability to engage in personal correspondence. Means what? The person should feel then while reading the letter that they're reading, like a communication. So there should be a flow. There should be a thought process that you're communicating with somebody. All right. And second is elicit and provide. Elicit means to get. All right. Ask. And provide means to give. All right. General factual information means what? Facts. Facts in the sense something which won't change. For example, if I'm asking somebody to pick me up from the airport, I'm writing a letter to a friend. What details should I give to my friend?
Flight details,
Of
timing,
course, yes, right?
and place.
Place, right? Which airport? Okay, what time, which flight, and which day, right?
Date,
Yes,
right.
right. So we need to give those details and do not assume that the person would know. So these are the factual information. Information. These are the things which you can ask. These are the points which you can mention in the letter. Also, if it's like a hotel booking, can you ask the hotel manager, can you please provide me with the details of the room? He'll say, yes, sure. But then this is not the one-on-one communication, right? This is a letter writing. So he's still expecting you to give him more information to help you out, right? So you might tell him more factual information like how many members are there, what age group, how many rooms you're looking on for, anything specific in the room, right? Like double bed, single bed, shower, or this view, that view, okay, specifically. So you need to mention these as factual details. Also, if there's something related to personal, especially in informal ones, any needs, wants, likes, and dislikes. If you're going to Australia to your friend's parents' home and writing to the parents that, hey, Anthony mentioned that, maybe I can stay with you all since I'm coming there for 15 days. And hence I thought of writing to you. And then you need to tell them what all things you like, right? Supposing you're allergic to pets, or you're allergic to some, or maybe you're infected or affected by certain things, or if you are a vegetarian, that would be a major issue, right? If you need a separate room, if you need AC or heater, any of these things, okay, whatever makes sense in that topic, you have to mention this, right? And express opinions, especially when you have to give your views or when you're complaining. For example, your friend is asking you, "Hi Anisha, what should I do? Should I go for history or computer science?" You cannot say, "Oh, history has its own pros and cons, computer science has its own pros and cons. You decide what it is." No, then what's the point of writing to you, right? You should say history has got its pros and cons. Even computer has its pros and cons. But considering A, B, C, D factors, I think you should go for A or B, okay, or whatever the history or computer science, because these are the reasons which I think you will be successful in that. This is how you'll be elaborating. And this
Yes.
is the sample question. Exactly like this, you'll have all the details. Okay, this sentence is standard. This sentence is also standard sentence. Okay, you should spend 20 minutes, and they also tell you that at least 150 words. Do not write any addresses. So do not ask me, how should I write? The pattern is given next. Please do not write like school. Okay, focus here completely. This is a question with a one-liner followed by 3 points. Again, all these points are given. All right. The moment you think this is a letter to a friend, understand it's informal. Okay. Writing an informal letter is as good as a telephone conversation, something like that. Okay. You can be informal, you can make sentences and write as they come to your mind, but at the same time, this is not spoken English, it's written English. So you have to find the written English structures and accordingly write. Okay. Hence, we have given, I have mentioned few pages which are on the written language, how it is different than the formal one. Okay. Now, Anisha, can you make the effort of reading this?
Yes, Susan. Suggest
Mm.
a date when your friend can come and see it.
All right. Now, Shira, can you tell me what you understood from this letter, from the
Means
point?
I want to sell my television.
Right.
First, in first point, I have to express. Means I have to write why I want to sell it.
Mm-hmm.
In second point, I have to describe the television, means its
Right.
features,
Right.
and then a suggestion to a friend, means when he can come to my house
Right.
or wherever I'm
Right.
staying and check the television, means its
Perfect.
condition, whether it is
Perfect.
perfectly fine or
Perfect.
not.
So just focus on this point as well. He might like to buy it from you. Is this for charity? Is it
No,
No,
free? Huh. All right. Is
no,
it compulsory that he should buy it? No.
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 But there would be some reason to believe that he might like to buy. So you can give any reference from the past conversation and tell him that, oh, I thought then that's the reason I thought I'll ask you, since you mentioned last time. No? So give any reference. So understand the language tone or the tone of the language wherein they are giving you possibilities, they are giving you future tense, past tense. Okay, they are giving you certain words which mean certain things. Since it's a friend, many a times people may assume that you are just giving it out for free. There are people who think that they're buying it, so I have to really write the cost of it also. All these are bonus things, but you cannot afford to not write any one of these things. Okay, so it means you have to expand on these 3 points. Can I change the sequence? Ideally, no. You can, but ideally don't. All right. So the structure is given logically already. Why do we really meddle with the structures by changing the sentences and thoughts? Because you thought it that way. So think about this. Everybody thinks 30 seconds. I'm giving you to think why, your reason to sell your TV. You can describe, give me two interesting features which the buyer would like to know before you buy or before that person buys, two or three. And you can also suggest a date as per your situation. All right? Your time starts now. Think. 30 seconds should be more than enough. Think practical, okay? Okay. Since Rakshit just joined, let's start with him. Why you're selling your TV?
Yes, I'm selling
Or
a
what?
TV because I just bought a new home and I thought it would be good idea to buy a new television in place of
New
my
home?
existing one.
Why? New home? Why?
So
New home, new TV, but what's the problem with the old TV?
so there is no problem with the old TV as such, but
Huh.
the interior, as per the new home's interior, I
Right,
mean,
right, right.
yeah. So want
Just
to
to match.
choose a best fit for that. Want to match it in
Hmm.
terms of size and all. So
Otherwise,
although
the
the
person,
existing,
huh,
yeah, yes.
perfect, perfect. Otherwise, the person would think, okay, he has bought a new one, new TV, so there
Hmm,
must be problems. So you need to think, you
yeah,
need to give the reasoning why you're looking out for a new TV, because it's not very natural necessarily. Okay,
correct,
then
correct.
your features, the features of the TV in the sense,
Yeah. So the I have to tell about existing one, right?
yes, yes,
Yeah, so existing one is a good smart TV.
okay,
The only factor is the size of it has a 32-inch TV.
okay. So you're going to
Otherwise,
get
it's all
price.
good working condition under warranty. There is no problem with that.
Okay, so you're going to say there's under warranty also. You have just bought it,
Hmm.
see, a year back or so.
Yeah.
Very good. All right. And then suggest a date.
Suggest a date. Okay. Yeah. So I mean, where I have to, I mean, on which date I want to sell it.
Yeah.
Is it so?
No, he has to
Okay.
see it,
Yeah.
right? First.
Acha, when he can come to see?
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, he can come to see just coming weekend because
Coming
I
weekend.
can show
All
you
right.
a coming weekend. Yeah.
Yes, because yes, there should be always because. There should be why.
Yeah. Why? Because I mean, being available at home can show him actually
Perfect.
the
You're
product
off
and
day.
explain the features and all. Yeah. So
Right.
it's off day.
Perfect. All right. Let's ask Chirag now.
Yes,
Why?
I'm selling this new TV because we have changed our furniture. So that's why, according to our furniture, I need to buy new television
All rich people in
according to
his
its
class.
size.
You change the furniture, you change TV. That's what it is. Okay. So you change the furniture and you are changing the TV because of the size issues, right?
Right, right.
Okay. So you want a bigger or smaller?
Bigger one.
Bigger screen. All right. Okay. Then features.
Its features.
Mm-hmm.
It's 32 inches screen
Mm-hmm.
with Dolby sound effects,
Mm-hmm.
and screen is AMOLED screen.
Mm-hmm. All right. You worked in Vijay Sales anytime? No.
No.
All right. Interesting. Something. Something would a salesman would give probably. Nice. And then suggest a date.
25th Jan on Wednesday
Okay. Why?
because I have a week off.
Okay. Is it comfortable for him? It's a
No,
Wednesday.
most probably no.
Ah.
Right.
So you have to mutually consider. All right. If you're telling him
Right.
evening, let's catch up for dinner or something like that after your office, next day, in which ways it's like a off day. Okay. Then it can probably make more sense. Otherwise, making him uncomfortable and asking him to join would be a wrong idea. Okay. Not bad.
Right.
Chalo. Anisha, why?
Yeah. I'm selling my TV because we are planning to move abroad, and
Okay.
my television size is 40 LCD
Mm-hmm.
TV.
Mm-hmm.
I want to sell it with set-up box and speakers
Mm-hmm.
attached with it, and if you can come
Mm-hmm.
on 26th Jan, Republic Day, so we
Mm-hmm.
can celebrate Republic Day together and enjoy our means, what we
Okay.
can say, remember our old days.
Okay. Relive our memories.
Yeah.
Okay. Weekly off day. You can say public holiday. Hmm.
Mm.
All right. Okay. So we need to always consider some reasons, okay? For whatever you're saying, you should always think why. Because the other person is thinking why. All right, why you're moving abroad? So maybe because of a job, okay? Why you did this furniture? You can say that, since it was the old furniture, we replaced it. Or we had this interior plan for last 5 years, which finally turned out to be true. I have my dream house now, except that certain electronic items which now do not fit in the current setup or layout. Okay, and then you talk about the structures again. So 40, now you have to convince him to buy. Okay, whatever it is, 40 inches, 32 inches, most of you have in that range. So how does it suit his apartment? Think, since he's your friend, you might be aware of his living, whatever accommodation, living standards, or whatever his likes, dislikes are, and accordingly. You can say it will perfectly fit your living room. Or if you think it's a smaller screen, and you can say that, oh, your English is looking out for guest room or kids room. All right. You can really use this as one of these statements that why this size would be perfect for you. So just mentioning the sizes or the features of the TV is not important. You have to parallelly give some features or extra things which should also fit in his head. Oh, this is appropriate for him. Okay, so you can also say, for example, set-top box and speakers, so that if you buy it, he has not yet bought it. If you buy it, you don't have to worry about these extra accessories. You don't have to spend on these extra accessories, right? You can convince him on the Dolby sound effect. So why is it so important for him? You can say that when you watch the movies, your favorite movies or adventurous movies, sci-fi movies, it would be just magical to have this scene and sound combination. All right. You can also say when it comes to under warranty period, so you don't have to worry about any malfunctioning. Right. So maintain a communication with him. Do not give him points like a Vijay salesperson. All right. But whatever you give has to be something which has to fit in his criteria. All right. So I liked the points which are given by Chirag because they are like very technical, right? So probably he must be looking into all the technical aspects of the electronics when he buys, right? Others have given something which is like more of somebody who is looking out for something which is what I can say for longer duration, under warranty. And it's a smart TV, so with features, right? So all these things can be put together, but you need to understand we cannot really give a lot of features in different sentences. You have to club them as much as possible because when it comes to the number of words, you need to understand 30 words introduction, which is nothing but twisting the same sentence. This sentence. Okay? Paraphrase it. All right? And then accordingly, for the next masala, what we call it as the main body of it. Okay? Every paragraph, you can think of 40 words, 40 words. Now, I'm not saying that every paragraph you will be able to write 40 words, but 30, 40, 30, 40 words, right? 43 is a 120 plus 30, and then maybe a concluding line, another 20, 30 words. That's it. Got it? So there are 3 points. You can make a combination of 100 odd words here, 30 words here, 30 words down. Again, do not think that, I'm going to count the words every time, word by word, sentence by sentence in every paragraph. But plus or minus 30, 35 words, that means you're on track. If you're writing hardly 20, if you're just saying, why I'm selling my TV, I've changed the furniture and now I'm looking for a bigger TV, it is not quantified. 40 words are not there in that. Then you have to describe more of the TV features. Instead of 40 words, you have to make it probably 50 or 60, which is sometimes not possible for everyone. So this is where the gap starts increasing. Are you guys with me? Do you understand?
Yes.
Yes.
So every time you look at the first sentence, that's where your introduction, the structure of the introduction comes into picture. That's where you have to take the clues. How do I start my letter? Just speak this sentence and your introduction is ready. So will you say, dear Rakshit, I want to sell my TV and I thought you would like to buy it. You shouldn't be too upfront, right? Can I say directly, hi Rakshit, I want to sell my TV? Does it sound good? No. It sounds very, very on the face, right? So first I have to ask, hi Rakshit, hope you're doing well. I thought of you today since I was planning about my new house, and we discussed last time. And then this is where you start off with a friend. That the introduction is the clue of the introduction is here in this batch. Okay, and then we are going to write and expand the main body here. Okay, 90% of the last point can be clubbed with the conclusion, but then I'm putting this as like you can put two paragraphs or three paragraphs. You can club these 2 points, or you can put one in the first paragraph. We have a long Y, and you can club these 2 points. That's also fine. Or you can make three different paragraphs for the three different points, depending on how much idea or how much uh, content you have for every topic. Now, let's look at the key parts of the letter. If you're the moderator, you're going to always check the letter if the letter has got opening greeting, like Dear Harris, and a final greeting, which is see you soon, Stephen. Like this is Stephen. Now, please do not write Stephen Fernandez like a full name. Okay, when it is informal. When I'm talking to a friend, he knows me. So why should I write my full name? That's the question. So always question, does this person know me? Do I know him? Yes. So dear Harris, since I'm using his first name, I know him, he knows me. And that's the reason I'm not going to put my full name. Did you understand the logic? Why and where?
Yes.
Name? Yes.
Yes.
If I don't know this person, I'll refer to this person as dear Miss, dear sir, okay, or else ma'am. Now this person doesn't know me, I do not know him or her, so I'll write Stephen Fernandez. Should I write my full name, my own name? Yes, you can. If you want to, you can write different names if you don't want the person to be biased towards any names, right? But there's no compulsion. If you have written something here, then the same name has to be here. Okay? Like if you have written something like I am Stephen Fernandez, and here you have written I am Chirag Patil, then it doesn't. Especially when you open the letter with your introduction in formal structure. Many a times people have written different name here, and at the end of the letter they have written their own name. They forget that they've introduced themselves as something else. All right. As a moderator, they always check when I read the first patch, which is the introduction, am I getting the purpose of the letter? So Harris should understand why is Stephen writing to me. The purpose of the letter should be very clear in the first para itself. Okay? That means I am going to tell him the reason. I'm not just going to say, hi Harris, how are you? How is your mom? How is your new job? Hope everything is fine. Then Harris is still wondering, what happened? Why is he asking me so much? Right? So then we do this on the telephonic conversation. In the telephonic conversation, we ask so many things and the person thinks, so, aaj kaise yaad kiya? And then we tell, the real reason to call. But don't do that in the letter writing. Be crisp, ask, and second line should be why I'm writing to you. All right. Then what we discussed, we are going to write paragraph 1. We are going to give the outline. We are going to give all the details. All right. And after writing the letter, either he has to do something or I have to do something or both of us need to do something. Right. Please do not forget this. Many times people just read those details and outline of the situation, the structure, what is given in the letter. But at the end, what? Am I going to say something? That person is going to tell me something, call me, what? If I'm complaining, what am I expecting? Am I expecting him to send a mechanic for the washing machine? Am I expecting that, I will get the washing machine to your place service center, but get it repaired? Okay. Am I expecting a call from them, sorry? Or am I expecting maybe exchange of the washing machine with a new one? What is my expectation? So please have that follow-up or suggestion or what next story in the here. All right. And the thing which many people forget, please focus on this, is a pre-closing comment. Pre-closing comment is like wrapping up everything together and keeping it crisp and close to the point. So here I've used it as hope you find this model a perfect fit for your use. All right. Pre-closing comment is like, don't again ask, hope everything's fine in your family or give my regards to your family and all these things. Don't, that you're doing, it's here before that or in that only, but then again remind them why I've written a letter to you. Okay. So in a way, I'm touching the main point once again and then I'm saying bye-bye. love, take care, season. Okay, this is how the structure is broadly defined. Any doubts in this? In the
No.
structure broadly, then we'll read the structure. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then this is a closing comment. So you have to train yourself to be a moderator. Okay, I'm going to share this with you, so do not make an effort to write anything. Okay, Chirag, can you read A, B, then Rakshit C, and Anisha D, E?